Do we really have to do this now? We do have a 9-hour flight ahead of us.
Let's face the truth. You will fall asleep the second we take off.
Touché. Does feel nice to be going home, though.
I'm sure it does, Captain America.
I will take that as a compliment and mark today as all about me. Artist, assemble! Come on!
Hello and welcome to the United Arts Studies, bringing you together to learn what you choose. Without further ado, let's spin the artist's wheel. Salvador Dalí.
Finally, my man on my day.
The one that you picked after the very first class?
Yep, let's go.
Dalí, born in 1904, is a Spanish surrealist. Deeply inspired by Renaissance masters, he is known for his precise craftsmanship. However, this artist's largest legacy stems from his personality. These eccentricities began at a young age. Encouraged by his parents, Dalí was convinced he was the reincarnation of his brother, Salvador, who had died 9 months before the artist's birth. Years later, while attending the School of Fine Arts in Madrid, Dalí was expelled twice, ultimately for refusing to be examined, stating, "I am infinitely more intelligent than these 3 professors." Despite the expulsions, his development would not be stopped. Dalí invented what he called the paranoid critical method, a series of exercises to access his subconscious without the use of drugs. This included staring at a fixed object until it morphed and achieving a semi-conscious state by holding a spoon over a plate on the floor, which would awaken him when it fell. These bizarre practices, along with his masterful skill, helped Dalí create paintings, graphic arts, films, sculptures, photographs, and several commercial collaborations. These works can be seen worldwide, with the largest collection at the Salvador Dalí Theater Museum at his birthplace, Figueres, Spain. This complex was renovated by the artist, housed him in his later years, and shelters his body beneath the theater stage. Click the subjects you would like to know more about.
This guy had a lot going on.
This guy was a lot going on. Wait till you hear some of the stories.
Larger than life. The archive of anecdotes about Dalí is perhaps bigger than his catalog of works. The artist often shocked the public with his appearance. This includes the time he almost suffocated while giving a lecture in a full diving suit and greeting Khachaturian with his own naked version of the composer's famous saber dance. In Felipe Halsman's famous photo, Dalí Atomicus, the pair aimed to capture the artist's true essence by throwing 3 cats and a bucket of water 28 times. Fully, the breadth of Dalí's personality can be seen in the following clip of the game show, What's My Line?
Are you associated with any of the arts?
Yes,
Would you ever have been seen on television?
yes,
Are you a performer?
yes,
Would you be considered a leading man?
yes,
Have you achieved eminence in some field other than television?
yes,
Well, all right. Do you have anything to do with sports or any form of athletic endeavor?
yes,
Would you be considered a writer?
Would you be considered a writer?
yes.
Yes,
There's nothing this man doesn't do.
Unbelievable. What else should we click?
What do you think your Russian wife is going to click?
Russian wife. Elena Ivanovna Diakhnova, more commonly known as simply Gala, was born in Russia in 1894. Despite being married to poet Paul Eluard, Gala and Dalí realized they were meant for each other from the moment they met. She became his wife, model, manager, and muse. He even began signing both of their names to his paintings. Their relationship, however, was not without its complications. Known to Dalí, Gala's love of other artists and their work was not always platonic. Salvador even gifted her a castle that he agreed to only visit with written permission. Though ardent at times, the two remained together for the rest of their lives.
You know, they say Dalí would never become the person he was without his wife.
And I wouldn't have spent 6 months in Russia without mine. Let me share with you one of my favorite paintings.
The Persistence of Memory, 1931. This painting is famous for its melting clocks and contains an abstract self-portrait of Dalí with the white figure in the foreground. Though this piece has come to represent the entire Surrealist movement, it is barely larger than a piece of printer paper. While this piece is often thought of as a metaphor for the relativity of space and time as depicted in Einstein's theory, the artist himself describes it as cheese. Nothing more than the soft, extravagant, solitary, paranoid, critical, camembert cheese of space and time, to be exact. The portrait and still life are juxtaposed to the landscape of Port-Lagat, the idyllic scene of Dalí's home that lives throughout many of his works.
Look, even with the worldwide recognition, his heart lingers at home.
I know the feeling. And Dalí remembers home as we remember him.
That's the power of legacy. And who remembers us, scordar. Do not forget, and you will not be forgotten. Carlo, ascolta. La madre t'aspetta a son giusto doman. Tut quella sa alla terra mi manca. Carlo mio, a me porgi la man. Io moro mai et in cuore che potei
Very true. And you should remember this as the time your Russian wife agreed with you.
I will.
Here we are. Perfect time to check in and go on a duty-free shopping spree. Get the bags!